Hi there. It's April 2nd, time for Proverbs 2 and our never-ending search for wisdom and knowledge. This is the 8th time we've gone through Proverbs. And we're doing the Living Bible this month, just for fun. I've done it 8 times, and each time I use a different version of the Bible just to get different insights, But today, they're not getting into the actual Proverbs yet. It's actually kind of a setup, prenup for everything. And it's a short chapter. It's about the value of wisdom. Yeah? So let's get into it in the Living Bible. Every young man who listens to me and obeys my instructions will be given wisdom and good sense. Got that? Yes, if you want better insight and discernment and are searching for them as you would for lost money or hidden treasure, then wisdom will be given you and knowledge of God himself. You will soon learn the importance of reverence for the Lord and trusting him. I like that part. That's cool. Yeah, let's just highlight this whole thing. Yeah, that's cool. Verse 6, for the Lord grants wisdom. His every word is a treasure of knowledge and understanding. He grants good sense to the godly, his saints. He is their shield, protecting them and guarding their pathway. He shows how to distinguish right from wrong, how to find the right decision every time. For wisdom and truth will enter the very center of your being, filling your life with joy. Oh, that's cool. You will be given the sense to stay away from evil men who want you to be their partners in crime. Men who turn from God's ways to walk down evil paths and exult in doing wrong, for they thoroughly enjoy their sins. Everything they do is crooked and wrong. Huh. Interesting, huh? 16. Only wisdom from the Lord can save a man from the flattery of prostitutes. These girls have abandoned their husbands and flouted the laws of God. Their houses lie along the road to death and hell. It says Shoal and Abaddon over here, I bet. Okay, I got lost. Oh, there we go. 19. The men who enter them are doomed. None of these men will ever be the same again. Right. Got a little note there. Literally says, will ever return to the ways of life. All right. 20. Follow the steps of the godly instead and stay on the right path. For only good men enjoy life to the full. Evil men lose the good things they might have had, and they themselves shall be destroyed. So, there you go. Why you should value wisdom. Okay. And that was interesting, the way the Living Bible puts it. Very flows, very well. Just since it's such a short chapter, let's read it over here in the New American Standard real quick. My son, if you receive my words and treasure my commandments within you, make your ear attentive to wisdom, incline your heart to understanding. For if you cry out for insight and raise your voice for understanding, if you seek her as silver and search for her as for hidden treasures, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and discover the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding. He stores up sound wisdom for the upright. He is a shield to those who walk in integrity, guarding the paths of justice. And he watches over the way of his godly ones. Then you will discern righteousness, justice, and integrity in every good path. For wisdom will enter your heart, and knowledge will be delightful to your soul. Discretion will watch over you. Understanding will guard you. That's kind of cool. Wisdom will enter your heart. Knowledge will be delightful to your soul. Discretion will watch over you. Understanding will guard you. Got that? All those things? 10 and 11. What did it say in 10 and 11 over here? Do we even highlight it? Yeah. Yeah, very similar. It says it different over here. It's kind of cool. 12. To rescue you from the way of evil, from a person who speaks perverse things. From those who leave the paths of uprightness, to walk in the ways of darkness, who delight in doing evil and rejoice in the perversity of evil, whose paths are crooked and who are devious in their ways. To rescue you from the strange woman, from the foreign woman who flatters with her words, who leaves the companion of her youth and forgets the covenant of her God. For her house sinks down to death, and her tracks lead to the dead. None who go to her return, nor do they reach the paths of life. So you will walk in the way of good people, and keep to the paths of righteous. For the upright will live in the land, and the blameless will remain in it, but the wicked will be eliminated from the land, and the treacherous will be torn away from it. A little bit more serious in the direct word-for-word translation, huh? So that's in both versions. Let's see what we highlighted. We highlighted 3 to 5 over here in the Living Bible. It says Solomon says his instructions will be given wisdom and good sense, and we highlighted. Yes, if you want better insight and discernment, and are searching for them as you would for lost money or hidden treasure, then wisdom will be given you, and knowledge of God Himself. You will soon learn the importance of reverence for the Lord and of trusting Him. There you go. Knowledge of God Himself. That's interesting, huh? Knowledge of God Himself. Discover the knowledge of God, it says over here. Yes. You need to trust and have reverence for the Lord to get knowledge. And getting knowledge will give you trust and reverence for the Lord. Yeah? Basically, the more you learn about God, the more you are in awe of Him, and the more you trust Him. Pretty cool. We highlighted 10. For wisdom and truth will enter the very center of your being, filling your life with joy. Right. And we also highlighted 11 over here. Discussion will watch over you. Understanding will guard you. And here it's at 11 to 13. It puts them together. You'll be given the sense to stay away from evil men who want you to be their partners in crime, men who turn away from God's ways to walk in evil paths. 11 and 12. That's interesting, huh? They just run stuff together into one thought. Sometimes things bear repeating. And that's what we highlighted. Nothing else over here. And there you have it. That's a very short study. Proverbs 2 is just talking about the value of wisdom, okay, and the benefits and what it gives you. That's kind of cool. So there you have it. A short study today. Stay tuned later for our Through the Bible in a Year. We are still in the book of Judges. There, a lot of years passing, hundreds and hundreds of years pass in the book of Judges in a very short span of reading time. It's just kind of interesting. So. But that's it. Stay humble. Keep reading. Give us a like if you think about it. See you later.